Hi, Tim Unkert here, and in this video, I'm going to show you another way to run loops in C++, and that's through using for loops. Okay, so what I'm going to do is start off with my typical file. I'm going to include iostream. I'm just going to type using namespace std, the standard namespace, but again, if I were trying to optimize this program, I would just include the elements that I want to use. But again, in the interest of time, we're just going to do this, okay? So we're going to have a num variable, and I'm going to declare that and have the user enter it. And in a previous video with while and do while loops, what I did was I had a program where student or user would enter the number, and the computer would print from 0 up to 1 less than the number. I'm going to do that with for loops as well. So we're going to have the user enter a number, and so we'll get in that number, and now we'll have our for loop. And so now we're actually going to declare the increment variable in the for loop. So I'm going to say int I, and I'm going to say I is less than num, and I'm going to increment I. So you see there's three things you put into a for loop. You declare the variable, if you haven't done so already, and initialize it. So sometimes you could declare the variable up here and then just initialize it here. Then you make a statement, well, when is the loop going to run? Well, it's going to run when I is less than the number. And then we increment I, and that helps us from creating an infinite loop, which would be bad, okay? And so what I'm going to do is just print out the letter I, and there we go, end the for loop, and then we'll end our main function. Okay, all right, so let's compile this. So, okay, and let's run it. Clear this out from the previous video. So I'll enter a number, and you see I entered 45, and so it prints out from 0 to 44. Okay, if I run it again and enter number 0, it doesn't do anything. So in that way, it's similar to the while loop and not the do while loop. It will not run if it doesn't meet the condition. So anyways, that is another way to make a loop. It's kind of elegant, I think. And actually, you notice there's a little bit less lines of code in this method than the other method, if you're interested in that. There's advantages and disadvantages to each, but this is another way to create loops in C++, and for loops exist in many other programming languages as well. If you like videos like this, please like and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications, as it really helps the channel grow. And thank you for watching. Have a great day.